Hey, Larie here. Welcome back. Today, I have a fun video for you. I'm so excited to share it. And that is my makeup travel essentials. I'm headed on vacation and I started rounding up my essentials and I'm like, wait a minute, these are things that I must have on hand at all times. So I thought it'd be fun to put together a video for you to share my faves. And I can't wait to hear about some of yours down below. So please share them. Where do I start? There's so many goodies. And the thing that I notice here is there's a bit of a trend here, and you will soon see what I'm saying. But one of my quick fave is the Idole by Lancôme. This I tried a couple summers ago and loved it. And when I shared it in one of my recent haul videos when I went to pick out new foundation and featured this particular one. But it's so good. I've been using it now for about a month and I'm so happy to have it back in rotation. It's so good. And I'm actually wearing it right now. And the wonderful thing about this foundation is it's also buildable. So you can just put on a light layer if you want. You can get a little heavy-handed if you need to as well. So I love it. It's lightweight. It doesn't feel like you're wearing anything. It is so beautiful. Just gorgeous, gorgeous coverage. Now this has become one of my other favorite, which is the Idole Ultra Wear Concealer. That was a tongue twister, which is a Idole Ultra Wear Concealer. So I picked this concealer up because I was looking for a new concealer to try. I had been using a different one and just thought maybe I'll try it out to see how it looks. And then I applied it in the store and I was like, whoa, this is gorgeous. I love it. It has some of the best coverage I've ever used. I've used things from drugstore to higher end brands. This one has been a game changer and I can see it staying in rotation, heavy rotation. And if you haven't sensed the theme yet, you will with this next item, which is my mascara. This is the Hypnose Drama Mascara, again by Lancôme. Let me just say, with Lancôme products, you cannot miss. If you have not tried them out, you should. You won't regret it. You cannot lose with any of Lancôme's mascaras. I love Mr. Big. I love the Hypnose Drama. And then I love the Definicils. I loved every mascara I've tried of theirs. I've absolutely loved. They last for a very long time and they really gives you that really great coverage. It doesn't clump and it's just beautiful. If you've not tried Lancôme's mascara, if you haven't tried anything else that I mentioned here, try it. You're gonna be hooked and you're not gonna wanna use anything else. I guarantee you. The next thing that is absolute must, and actually these are brushes, so I'll just grab them all together, is usually some type of spoolie. I like to have a spoolie with me to brush out my brows because I have to draw them on. I don't really grow any. I have to draw my brows. I plucked the hell out of them and now I have very little left. Maybe I get a brow implant like my girl Megan Good because I look like a baby bird without my brows. Anyway, so yeah, mommy draws hers on every day. And the pencil that I use is just a easy buy that you can find at any beauty supply. It's by the brand called Jordana in the dark brown. I love it. It's probably $2. So I usually buy these in bulk and this is all I have left right now. So I gotta get to the beauty supply before we head out on our next trip. But I love this Jordana brow pencil. And then I usually have some type of fluffy brush. Let me tell you, the best makeup brushes I've ever used are EcoTools. You can find these at CVS and they are the softest, and they're eco-friendly, but they are the softest brush. I have something called dermagraphia. That means if you scratch a heart onto my face, it will show up as a wet and a heart and it'll be there for a couple hours. So when I'm applying makeup, sometimes my skin looks crazy, like rashy and just inflamed and just irritated, and that's just because I'm applying pressure to my face. So usually when I apply my makeup, I have to be very, very gentle to not disturb the skin, or I have to wait a while, especially if it's a day that I'm filming. But some days I'm like, forget it, I'm just gonna have to film and my skin is gonna look crazy, but the show must go on. So if you ever see a video where my skin just looks different, that's probably what it is. So I love these EcoTool brushes. They're incredibly soft. I can't even describe how soft they are. They're just really, really soft and just beautiful. And they apply, and the application is great. So check out EcoTools brushes if you have not already. They're also reasonably priced and they do a fantastic job. Another thing that I love is a flat angled brush that I use for my brows. Like I said, I draw them on whenever I'm gonna be applying makeup. If I'm gonna just be out and about This is one of my best friends. I don't even know. Like, everything is thrown off balance if I don't have my brow brush, my angled brush to get under there and sculpt out my brows. So, angled brush. And the next thing that is on this list is my setting powder. So I just started using this Laura Mercier powder. I kept hearing about it and I wanted to try it out. I got this in the color medium deep. It has been great. I'm actually wearing it right now. I use it to set my under eye and my makeup in general, and I have been loving it. I would purchase this again. And these things that I'm sharing right now are things that I've purchased on multiple occasions, or that I've always purchased, or that are just some of my staples and I purchase all the time. But this one in particular, along with the Lancôme concealer that I mentioned earlier, these are fairly new to my arsenal, but they're definitely items I will be purchasing again because I absolutely love. And when I find something I like, I don't change it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's where I'm at because I'm picky and I like for stuff to work. Another thing that I love is this beauty blender. I'm happy to have her back in rotation. I got this I don't know how long I've had this beauty blender. I think I got this one at Nordstrom. I don't know why I'm buying a beauty blender at Nordstrom. That's so random, but I love this beauty blender. It's just fun to use. I don't see a big difference in the application between a beauty blender or say a really soft brush, but I do love to use it. It's great for just quicker coverage, I'd say. It puts the makeup on faster for me, I feel like. And again, like I said, with dermagraphia, it's easier to just apply it and not scratch myself or disturb the skin where it makes it welt up after I'm done with the application. So it's really helpful. Now, one of my favorite glosses and just for lips is this Revlon lip gloss in the color Sun Baked. This is such a pretty natural pink color that you don't even need to line it. I love this one so much because you can just put it on right out of the tube. Generally, when I put something on, I have to line it first to just kind of tone it down or have it blend in really well. With this, you can use it right out of the tube. You don't have to add anything to it. This is really great. This is the color Sun Baked. For everything that I'm mentioning here, I will provide links wherever I can, and or like Amazon links, and they will be affiliate. Just a heads up, help a sister out. Click some of those links. Okay, appreciate you. And some of my last items. I always pack, of course, a travel contact case and solution because I am a contact wearer. And I often wear my glasses, but of course, if I'm going out for dinner, if I'm out in the evening or out in the day and I want to be extra cute, I want to wear my contacts and I want to do a little more to my eyes. If I'm wearing my glasses, then I'm not so apt to reach for my mascara. But if I'm not wearing my glasses, then I definitely apply mascara because I have very fine lashes and I like them to pop. And this makes me look like I actually have lashes. It's so good. And another one of my essentials is Q-tips. It's so random, but especially if I'm traveling with my husband, he has the cleanest ears in the world. I just leave these in my suitcase at all times, along with my flossers, which I brought them down. I don't know where they are. So Q-tips and dental flossers. Those are some of my staple essential items. And the very last thing on my list. Now, let me preface this by saying I am very much into holistic health, you know, green juicing. I'm vegetarian. When it comes to lotions and things like that on my skin, I generally use olive oil, shea butter, and things of that nature. Something that is all natural. And even with my hair, I don't use shampoo on my hair. I use bentonite clay to cleanse my hair. And that has just been the best thing for me. And also my skin is sensitive in terms of bathing. I only use Dove Sensitive. So that should have been down here. I didn't bring any of my soap, but I use Dove Sensitive. That is an absolute must for me. I travel with it because I get really itchy with almost every other thing that I've tried. It makes me itch so badly. So Dove Sensitive is another one of my staples and one of my absolute travel essentials. And then this lotion. Now if you come to my house, you will not find body lotion here. I remember one time a friend of mine came over. She was like, Larie, can I get some lotion? I'm like, I don't have lotion. She started asking for all of these things and I was like, I don't use that. So she's like, what do you use? I'm like, olive oil. And she's like, what? Yes, olive oil, shea butter, cocoa butter, you know, coconut oil. Those are things that I use to moisturize. But when it comes to this I love to use for summer and really just all year round when I want to look extra glowy. Let me just demonstrate for you. Again, it's another Lancôme product, but let me show you what it does.
Take two.
All right, so those are my makeup travel essentials. I hope they inspire your next trip. If you found this video to be helpful or you enjoyed it in any way, please remember to give me a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you again very soon. Thank you so much for watching. Bye. Oh.
Cut, that's a wrap.
Cut it, Crunch. Give me a...
Cut.